Stutters for our first race behind the gate. And approaching top of the stretch, Morgan's Girl, Mark Haig. Rachel Downs, Steve Mason. We're coming to get you, Lonnie Stokes. Smile by the Mile, Steve Mahar, Rosalie Sealster, Sam Hodgen. Baby Dill and Rick Armstrong, Ars Overton. From post 7 now, and driver Todd Trites. Cocan Fame is out. That leaves a field of 7. Side by side here at the start. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Smile by the Mile looking for it, but Morgan's Girl on the inside as well trying to take it. But Smile by the Mile right on by in this first turn has the lead. Then racing up on the outside, that's Baby Dill giving chase. And now second, Morgan's Girl, third, Ars Overton. On the outside driving from fourth, and it's Rachel Down fifth. 6 to the outside driving up. That's Rosalie Sealster and trailing the field. We're coming to get ya. And Mahar still has the lead by that opening quarter, and it's up in 30-3. Ars Overton's getting the air and is parked on the outside second. Then Baby Dill now has a spot at the cones third. Morgan's Girl's going to go out and hopefully follow some cover from fourth. Then Rachel Down has fifth. Rosalie Sealster still out but not advancing sixth. And a trailing seventh. We're coming to get you. Ars Overton has cleared the lead now for Trites halfway home, and it's Ars Overton by the half. 1:01 and 3. Ars Overton has taken over. Then now second on the inside, Smile by the Mile. Then third, still Baby Dill. She's still at the cones, now moving. Then racing fourth, Rachel Down, Morgan's Girl, Rosalie Sealster, and trailing. We're coming to get you on to the 3/4, and no one yet coming to Ars Overton as he is amounted now about a 7-length lead. 3/4, 1:32 and a 4, and it's all Ars Overton. He took the lead at the half, and he's built a great lead here. Baby Dill now comes to second. Rachel Down now third with an eighth to go. Baby Dill a bit rough off the turn, but it's all Ars Overton. Then Baby Dill on the outside. Rachel Down. Smile by the Mile is still there, but it's going to be Ars Overton. And Trites wins the first here in the mile in 2:04 and 3. 2:04 and 3, and it's Ars Overton. New lifetime mark. Pretty now, the winner of race 1, number 8, Ars Overton, a 4-year-old son of full scholarship by the Storm Damage mare, Stormy Steph. Alma Jamie Hache of Raceway, trained by Bill Nicholson Sr. Todd Trites, gets the driving assignment this afternoon. Ars Overton, for his efforts today, new lifetime mark for him, 2:04 and 3. And it's Ars Overton taking the first race, taking control at the half-mile point, and he returns a winner. New mark, 2:04 and 3, Ars Overton. And the Stutters for race 2 behind the gate. And here's how they score out here in the second. Ashby Corner and Todd Trites. And we have Cole J. Commando and a Bo Sowers. And from 3, J.K. Shadow, Rick Armstrong. From 4, Jacob, Lonnie Stokes. West Gem Princess. From 5, Steve Mahar. Then from 6, Falcons Quick, Mike Stevenson. From 7, J.K. Lady, Mark Haig. Outside, Daya Harlaka and Sam Hodgen. Full field of 8. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Jacob busts out 4 and takes the early lead here. Jacob uncontested to the lead this week, and he's already out by a pair. Then racing second, Cole J. Commando with Ashby Corner back in third. Falcons Quick got a good start and sitting back in fourth. Then from 5th, it's J.K. Shadow. Then 6 at the cones, West Gem Princess. Then it's back to J.K. Lady, and trailing the field at the back of the bus, that is Daya Harlaka. trailing but moving from the back. That opening quarter 30 and 4/5. Jacob on the lead here, racing second. Uptight Gold J Commando. Then Ashby Corner still in at third. Racing fourth is Falcons Quick, and now eyeing a move. And Stevenson's going to get some cover now as Ashby Corner has pulled the plug from third and going on. And as they move towards a half, Jacob Ashby Corner up on the outside to challenge. Then now third, Falcons Quick. Cold J Commando now fourth, and JK Shadow on the inside. Dia Harlaka, JK Lady, and trailing the field West Gem Princess 102 and 3 the time. Halfway home for Jacob, and he still leads, and Lonnie Stokes going to work on him as they hit the backside. Jacob on the outside, Ashby Corner, Falcons Quick, and what a nice trip he's got right now, and he's sitting up tight third. Cold J Commando distance back in fourth, then up on the outside, driving up JK Lady on the outside, JK Shadow rather, now fifth, and they were past the 3/4 one, 32 and 3 as they round the turn. And Jacob, here comes Falcons Quick out to challenge with an eighth to go. Jacob, Falcons Quick, Ashby Corner, Falcons Quick has taken over. Jacob on the inside, they're tight down to the wire, and Jacob trying to come back on again, and it was tight and too tight to call. Ashby Corner third. Mile and 2:03 and a 2. It might have been Jacob on the inside, but again, too tight to call. The photo is up. And back to the winner's circle for the 7th time this season from 10 starts. Number 4, Jacob. Jacob, the 6-year-old Roan Gelding by Blissful Hall out of the Logmare Salt Shaker. Will be Kenny Fudge and Dave Mitchell. Travis Fowler, the trainer, Lonnie Stokes in the driver's seat. And he hangs on to win it here in race number 2. And Jacob, again, 7 wins from 10 starts this season. And he wins this afternoon the mile 2:03 and 2, and it's Jacob back in the winner's circle. And it's his 7th of the season, over 3,000 in earnings so far on the year for Jacob. And 7 for 10. And the starters for the third, behind the gate, talking about my boy and Todd Trites. Sweet Lofty and Charlie Price. Salzbrook Dandy, Mike Stevenson. Victory.com and Steve Mahar. Mal Pacino is scratched. We have Race Me Volcano now from post 5. Mark Hagan to the outside. Becoming Jarwa. Wayne Hubbard outside. That's field 6. Cross the gate. Race 3. Here they come. They're off and pacing, and talking about my boy goes for the lead on the outside. Salzbrook Dandy gets away racing in second around the first turn, and they're side by side. Inside, talking about my boy Salzbrook Dandy on the outside. He'll now take a seat behind the leaders. Race Me Volcano steps up now and gets up to third. Then racing fourth, Sweet Lofty, back sitting fifth. Victory.com and Becoming Jarwa had to take back, and he trails the field as they're by the opening quarter. And Trites aboard, talking about my boy, and 30 seconds that opening quarter. Then Salzbrook Dandy sitting in the pocket, racing second. Then watching it from third, Race Me Volcano. Here comes Becoming Jarwa, and there goes Race Me Volcano out from third. Then fourth, Becoming Jarwa moves with cover. Then fifth on the inside, halfway home, Sweet Lofty and trailing but moving Victory.com, and they are halfway home, talking about my boy trying to go all the way here, and he's by the half, 1:01 and 4, and the fractions moving right along here. It's talking about my boy Race Me Volcano on the outside, then Salzbrook Dandy third, Becoming Jarwa a bit rough there and he's driving up from fourth. Then racing out fifth, right behind him, Victory.com, and trailing the field at the back, that is Sweet Lofty, and Becoming Jarwa, 3 wide. On the outside, 3/4, 133, Becoming Jarwa, talking about my boy, staying with him on the inside. Then Salzbrook Dandy angles out for the drive now from third, and it's Becoming Jarwa with an eighth to go. Becoming Jarwa. Then on the outside, Salzbrook Dandy's coming on. Becoming Jarwa, Salzbrook Dandy, deep stretch, and Becoming Jarwa is going to win it. Salzbrook Dandy the deuce, and for third, talking about my boy. Time for the mile, 2:02 and 3. And back to the winner's circle, winner of race number 3, number 7, Becoming Jarwa. 5-year-old son of Liz Ryan out of the Stargaze Hanover mares, Van and Star. Owned by Harvey Holm, trained by Lucy Sinamore, Wayne Hubbard. In the driver's seat, and for Becoming Jarwa, it's his second win of the season. The mile in 2:02 and 3, and flashing a last quarter 29 and 3 up. Becoming Jarwa winning today 2:02 and 3, 29 and 3. That final quarter. And here's how we score out in the fourth with the stable entry. We have Miss Rachel on the inside and Lonnie Stokes. And from post 2, Centurion Thunder and Todd Trites. Cosmic Tross scores 3 and Charlie Price. Scoring 4, GM Harbor, the free-legged pacer, in line to Mike Stevenson. Then scoring 5, Dillinger's Lady and Sam Hodgen. JR Blue Chip scores 6, and Mark Hagg, UK Bluegrass 7, and Wayne Hubbard and Diamond Hard outside 8, Steve Mahar. 8 across the gate, the fourth of the afternoon. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Good start, GM Harbor quickly stepping out for the early lead here. GM Harbor takes it around the turn, and some confusion in the backstretch there, or in the backfield, but taking over. That was GM Harbor. Now second is Miss Rachel. Then third on the outside, driving up, Dillinger's Lady. Then sitting fourth on the inside, Centurion Thunder. Then nicely tucked in fifth, that is UK Bluegrass. Then on the outside, Cosmic Tross out to move. JR Blue Chip, and trailing the field at the back of the pack, Diamond Hard, 31-second opener, and the backfield is quickly in motion as GM Harbor leads as they approach the 3/8. Then sitting in the 2-hole trip and not far off, sitting right there is Miss Rachel. Then on the outside, Dillinger's Lady getting park job today, and park third. Then racing fourth comes Cosmic Tross, getting shuffled back, Centurion Thunder. Then JR Blue Chip on the outside, UK Bluegrass getting shuffled back and trailing the field. That is Diamond Hard, the half, 103 and a 3 around the turn they go. And on this front end effort, it's GM Harbor, the 1-2 beat. Dillinger's Lady has been parked every step of the mile, second. Then inside, racing third with a good trip, Miss Rachel. Then Cosmic Tross has been covered up nicely, and there he goes, tipping out 3 wide and driving on from fourth behind him. JR Blue Chip is driving on as well, and he's also 3 wide. 3/4, 135 and 2 around the turn. GM Harbor, the clear cut one to beat here, and out by about 3.5. And it's all GM Harbor. Then Cosmic Tross second. Miss Rachel right there with an 1/8 to go. And then on the outside, Centurion Thunder is finding some late pace down the lane. And it's all GM Harbor's going to win it. GM Harbor. Then Trites gets up for the deuce. And he gets up with Centurion Thunder second. And for third was Cosmic Tross. Mile 2:05 and 2. Last quarter, 30 seconds. Back half, 1:01 and change. And looking at the breaking horse, in the first turn, please. Hold all tickets. Looking at the breaking horse. And back to the winner's circle. Winner of race number 4. Number 4, GM Harbor. GM Harbor, a 9-year-old gelded son of Prince Viking. The Cole Harbor mare, Jane Harbor. Owned by Ed Smallwood of Stratford PEI, Chris Davies. The trainer, Mike Stevenson, in the driver's seat, and second win in the afternoon for Mike. And GM Harbor winning in 2:05 and 2. Materialism, Mark Haig. Incredible Thrill, Mike Stevenson moves in a spot, and Pictonian Dream, Wayne Hubbard also moving in a spot. Cocan Rebel is out. Field of 6 here in race 5. Here they come. They're off and pacing Vic Victor. He can fire off, and there he goes for the lead, and he's got the lead. Materialism on the outside gets away, racing in a second around the turn. Then third, Oh My Beautiful Doll. Getting away fourth, Mr. Verbo. Then it's Incredible Thrill and Pictonian Dream. Trails the field as they make their way to the opening quarter. No surprise here as Vic Victor has the lead. Out by a length and a half. Materialism, Ride Shotgun in the pocket second. Then Oh My Beautiful Doll gapped out 2 more lengths in third. 29 and 4 opener. Then Mr. Verbo eyeing a move to the outside from fourth, then fifth, then following suit, Incredible Thrill, and a trailing but making up some ground, Pictonian Dream. And from fifth, there goes Incredible Thrill out to move as they come off the turn. Vic Victor leading. Materialism still in the pocket on the outside, Mr. Verbo third, then racing fourth outside, Incredible Thrill, then inside, Oh My Beautiful Doll, and trailing but moving on the outside, Pictonian Dream, and the half in a minute and 4/5, 31 seconds in that split, and Vic Victor your leader. Then Materialism still second, Mr. Verbo. Then Incredible Thrill looks to tip out 3 wide from fourth. Then racing fifth inside, Oh My Beautiful Doll, and Pictonian Dream will try it from the back of the pack. Vic Victor, though, the one to catch, and he's been on top at every marker. Past the 3/4, 1:31 and 3. Vic Victor still out by about a length and a half. Then on the outside, driving second and challenging, Mr. Verbo. Then Materialism inside, tipping out wide on the outside. Incredible Thrill is coming 3 wide down the home stretch, and Mr. Verbo in between horses has got the lead now. Mr. Verbo, then Incredible Thrill, the deuce, Pictonian Dream, Vic Victor fading to fourth. And the time for the mile, and a nice trip, 2:01 and 3. 2:01 and 3, it's Mr. Verbo. Pretty now, the winner of race 5, number 2, Mr. Verbo, a 9-year-old son of Bo Nosegate. Out of the seedling Herbert mare, Let a Speed. Home of the Ultimate Stable of Dieppe, Don Hubbard of St. John. Seafoy Melanson trains, and Lonnie Stokes picks up his second winning drive of the day. Six race stutters behind the gate, Consider Me Lucky and Todd Trites. Always Jarwa, Wayne Hubbard. Island Exceptional, Bo Sowers. Night Stalker Scratch. Tisha's Pit Pony moves in, a spot for Mike Stevenson. Milt, Lonnie Stokes, Expect to Win. Steve Mahar and Fastest Can Be. Now from Post 7, Mark Haig. Field of 7, here they come. They're off. Tisha's Pit Pony bus for the early lead. Consider Me Lucky will want the lead around the turn, neck and neck, but not for long. Tisha's Pit Pony is going on by as the inquiry sign will go up as looking at action around the turn. And the breaking horse, Milt, as they straighten into the backstretch. And Stevenson has taken over. Tisha's Pit Pony. Then Consider Me Lucky second, Island Exceptional third. Then Always Jarwa sits back in fourth. Expect to Win fifth. Milt sixth, and Fastest Can Be. And again, the inquiry up. 30-3 opener, and Tisha's Pit Pony leads the way. Racing second, Uptight Consider Me Lucky. Then back in third on the outside. Now moving, here comes Always Jarwa, and he's now third. Then inside fourth, Island Exceptional. Here comes Expect to Win. Out to move as well. Then it's Milt, and trailing halfway home, Fastest Can Be as they approach the half. Tisha's Pit Pony, Always Jarwa coming to call on the outside second. They were halfway home, 103 and 4 around the turn. Tisha's Pit Pony on the outside, Always Jarwa second. Then racing third, Consider Me Lucky. She's under a tight line. Then Expect to Win fourth, Island Exceptional fifth. Milt to the outside, and trailing Fastest Can Be onto the three-quarters. Tisha's Pit Pony put away the first challenge of Always Jarwa. They're still racing neck and neck. Then Consider Me Lucky is right there. Expect to Win outside, three-quarters, 1:35 and 3 as they round the turn. Always Jarwa now on the outside by a nose. Tisha's Pit Pony second. Then Consider Me Lucky, Expect to Win. Island Exceptional down the lane. Always Jarwa's taken over. Always Jarwa, Tisha's Pit Pony. Then on the inside third, Consider Me Lucky. But the Full Brothers both winning today. Becoming Jarwa winning earlier. Always Jarwa winning as well. Two Full Brothers winning on the same card. And two wins for Wayne Hubbard, the mile 2:06 and 2. Bringing back to the winner's circle, winner of race number 6. Number 2, Always Jarwa, 6-year-old gelded son of Liz Ryan under the Stargaze Hanover mare. Sven and Star, owned by Lucy St. Amour and Wayne Hubbard. Lucy does the training, and Wayne Hubbard, 2 wins on the afternoon for driver Wayne Hubbard. And not often you see Full Brothers both winning on the same card. But that's what happened today, is Always Jarwa and Becoming Jarwa. All business today, and they both picked up wins. And again, Always Jarwa winning here, 2:06 and 2. And again, 2 wins on the driving program for driver Wayne Hubbard.
Seventh race, Exhibition Park Raceway. They're lining up on the gate with JJ's Yankee, Lucky Northern Star, Manard Amity, Golden Days, Holiday Moon, and We'll See Our Dolly Dance. They're at the top of the stretch. Stand by, gates fly. There they go, leaving out from the middle of the pack. That's Stevenson with Manard Amity. Back towards the rail, leaves out JJ's Yankee from the outside. Getting into that 2 spot, that's Golden Days. Gonna go away third is JJ's Yankee. Away fourth is Lucky Northern Star. We'll See Our Dolly Dance is in 5th. And trailing in 6th in the early going, that's Holiday Moon. They race up the backside towards the quarter pole. Stevenson, he's on point with Manard Amity. Back in a second of Golden Days. Third along the rail, that's JJ's Yankee. Third, fourth, that's Lucky Northern Star. They're past a quarter in 30 seconds, 3 fast, with Stevenson and Manard Amity. Back in the second of Golden Days. Third along the rail is JJ's Yankee. On the first over attack, it's the Ontario Invader. It is We'll See Our Dolly Dance, and Armstrong's coming first up. They're coming around the turn, coming in for a run of us for the first time, being led there by Manard Amity. Second on the outside, up and up the challenge. That is We'll See Our Dolly Dance. Third along the rail is Golden Days. Fourth, second over, that is Lucky Northern Star. Past the half in 1:02, 1/5. Stevenson, he still lead them there with Manard Amity. Give him the park job till We'll See Our Dolly Dance. Third along the rail is Holiday Moon. Third along the rail, that is Golden Days. Fourth on the outside is Lucky Northern Star. Back into 5th to JJ's Yankee. Trailing in 6th is Holiday Moon. Up the backside for the second and final time. Heading past three-quarter pole land. Being led there by Manard Amity. Coming back on the outside is We'll See Our Dolly Dance. 3/4 in 1:33 flat. But Stevenson, he's going to work on her. and she's opening up on them. On top, in control, it's Manard Amity. Back in second along the rail, sitting in that 2 spot. That is Golden Days. Coming around the turn, coming for home. He's been on top at every call. It's Manard Amity and Stevenson trying to get to him as Golden Days. Down the stretch they come, but it's going to be Manard Amity. Second is Golden Days. JJ's Yankee will be third. Mile in 2:04, 1/5. Parading back to the wire is your winner from race 7, number 4, Manard Amity. It's a bay mare 6 by Cam's Card Shark, out of the Barbary Spur mare Manard Angel. Mike Stevenson was in the bike today for trainer Earl Fram and owner Ammon Standardbreds of Moncton, New Brunswick. This is the mare's 7th lifetime win today in 2:04, 1/5. It's Manard Amity. They're on the backstretch. 8th race, post time. They're calling them in. Eighth race is lining up with Cadotten Country, Wilson's Cam, the Niddle Munster, Dusty Lane Buster, Everybody Loves Raymond, Pitbull Hanover, and Educated. They're at the top of the stretch. Stand by, gates fly. There they go, leaving out hard from the middle of the track. That is Pit Bull Hanover. From between horses, leaves out the Niddle Monster. Back towards a rail, stacking them 3 high. That is Cadotten Country. Getting rough there on the run. That is the Niddle Monster. They're racing the first turn, straightening onto the backside for the first time, heading towards the quarter pole. Stevenson, he's on top with Pit Bull Hanover. Back a gap of 2 lengths, back into second to Cadotten Country. Third along the rail is Wilson's Cam. Dusty Lane Buster checks in 4th. 5th, that is Everybody Loves Raymond. Past the quarter, 30 seconds flat. Pit Bull Hanover and Stevenson leading them there. Back into second, that's Cadotten Country. Popping out of 4, here comes Dusty Lane Buster. They're past 3/8, coming around the turn, coming in for runabouts for the first time, being led there by Stevenson and Pit Bull Hanover. Down the stretch, by the half, it's Pit Bull Hanover. Second on the outside, coming up to challenge is Dusty Lane Buster. Third along the rail is Cadotten Country. Fourth on the outside, that's Wilson's Cam. Past the half in 1:01, 3/5. 5th along the rail is Everybody Loves Raymond. 6th on the outside is Educated. And the backfield, after the early break, that is the Niddle Monster. They're on the backside, second and final time, heading towards 3/4 pole land. Inquiry signs up. On top, it's Stevenson and Pit Bull Hanover. Second along the rails, Cadotten Country. Third on the outside. Clearing into second, that is Dusty Lane Buster. 4th on the outside is Wilson's Cam. Past 3/4 in 1:32, 1/5. Pit Bull Hanover still leading them there. Back into second, a Dusty Lane Buster. Third, fading a bit, is Cadotten Country. Coming into 4th is Wilson's Cam. They're coming around the turn, coming for home. Pit Bull Hanover and Stevenson. They've been on top at every call. It's Pit Bull Hanover. Second on the outside is Dusty Lane Buster. Down the stretch they come. But it's going to be Pit Bull Hanover. And that's Stevenson, 2 in a row here. Pit Bull Hanover to win it. Second was Dusty Lane Buster. Looks like Cadotten Country hung on for third.
And the field moving in here for the 9th and final, Port Hill Digger. And Sam Hodgen has the inside, OB Viking, Mike Stevenson. Order to go is out. Racklin Fine Line now moves into post 3 for Lonnie Stokes. Port Bluff now moves in post 4 for Marcag. Then from post 5, Wild Cherry, Steve Mahar. And from the outside 6 post now, it's Bert and Bert and Todd Treitz. 6 across the gate here in the 9th race as we finish off our afternoon of racing. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Port Hill Digger is expected, looking for the lead. Port Bluff on the outside, though, is kicking in early as they round the turn. Then right there, third on the inside as they round the turn was OB Viking. Then getting in fourth, Bert and Bird. He slid in nicely to the 4 spot from post 6. And then racing fifth, Rackland Fine Line, and trailing the field sixth, Wild Cherry, as they make their way to the opening quarter. And Hodgin has set up shop with Port Hill Digger on the lead here. Then Port Bluff is getting parked, and no spot for him right now as they round the turn. That opening quarter, 30 seconds flat as they round the turn. And your leader up top, Port Hill Digger. And he's the longest shot on the board. No tickets sold on Port Hill Digger as they come off the turn. He's a long shot. Then on the outside, second, and Park Port Bluff. Then inside third, OB Viking, getting a great trip. Then Rackland Fine Line, not a bad trip either. He spotted second over from fourth, and Bert is getting shuffled back and trailing to the outside. Wild Cherry 101 and 2. They were at the half. Port Hill Digger. Then on the outside, second, Port Bluff. Inside third, OB Viking. Rockland Fine Line on the outside, tipping 3 wide from fourth, but a bit stalled there. He's not making up much ground as of yet. He's fourth on the outside as the tempo continues quickly here to the 3/4 pole as they round that turn. 3/4, 132 and 2, and a 31-second third quarter. Port Hill Digger trying to have enough left here, but I'll tell you, OB Viking has a ton of horse in behind him, and he's going to get a shot here with an eighth to go. And on the outside, OB Viking, just like that, has moved to the lead, and he's moving away. OB Viking, Bird is finding some racing room late up the inside, but Stevenson will get his triple, and he gets some redemption here in the final as OB Viking wins it over Bert, and the time for the trip, 2:02 and 4. 2:02 and 4, and it's a favorite, OB Viking, prevailing here in the ninth. And back to the winner circle. Winner of race 9, 2 OB Viking, an 8-year-old gelded son of Keystone Raider. Out of the RKP mare, Debbie Spartan. Home by Chris Davies and James Clough of Woodstock. Chris does the training. And OB Viking, 3 wins and 9 starts this year. Over $2,000 in earnings with the win. And Chris Davies enjoying a great day as well this afternoon. And Mike Stevenson, good day in the bike as well. 3 winners. Winning earlier with GM Harbor. Also winning back in race 7 with Manart Amity, and Mike having a great day. A few seconds as well. So congratulations on a great day.